Another
don't
thing
know.
that comes to mind, especially with like Policy Genius coming out with this list, is like, you know, also to take into consideration is like we were talking about before we started recording is like, who knows, like maybe even banks 20 years from now, maybe the interest rates in certain cities are going to be higher than other
Totally.
cities
Good call,
because
Shay.
of the risk of maybe people leaving sooner than later, not finishing out the term of the mortgage. Insurance rates will definitely be a
They
difference.
already
They
are.
already are.
Yeah.
Like I live in a historical floodplain. Anybody that does their research about like Franklinton and Columbus, that's like the first thing that's going to be mentioned is like the historic floods 100 years ago. And there are some houses that are still zoned. I don't know the correct terminology, but the way they're zoned, it still shows that they're in a floodplain, even though a lot of work has been done
Mm-hmm.
to help with that. And their insurance rates are like way higher than some other
Or not
homes,
even available. Like,
or not
I mean, try
available.
to buy homeowner insurance in some of those areas that hurricanes have destroyed in Florida. Like,
Right.
good luck.
Yep. So I mean, you're talking about even with interest rates going up, like then add on a whole nother expense of having
Mm-hmm.
this expensive insurance.
And in that same lane, just of like economic like outlook, right? So a house for many Americans or a home purpose is like the largest purchase they're ever going to make,
Yeah.
especially if they buy more than one,
Yep.
over time, like do the equity gain, but move into something larger for your family or whatever the reasons you would change houses. If it's one of the largest purchases you're ever going to make, like that's a big deal. And one of the, I'll say best, but a great way to gain wealth is to own real estate, like real
Yep.
property. And for many people, it's a home. That's the best.
Yep.
That's their option in an avenue in. And so if you're gonna take this seriously, you're gonna want to buy, to your point, like where it may be cheaper to do because you want to get the best value for your
Mm-hmm.
price. So whereas home insurance and all the other supportive insurance, where's most likely might get the best insurance interest rate if that ever gets tied to climate change, and what's the likelihood your house is going to exist 30 years from
Exactly.
now, right?
Yep.
Is it going to be in the floodplain? Is it going to be where like natural disasters consistently happen? Is it going to be so damn hot there's no water available? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we didn't even talk about the Colorado River and the dam and the access
Yep.
to water out west, right? I mean, Phoenix literally stopped building and stopped developers from building because there's just no, unless you have water, you can't build. Like,
Yep.
and there's creative, and we could talk about all that
Yeah. There's
stuff in
just so
different,
many
like,
ins and outs of it. Yeah.
yeah. But
And
it's a huge deal, and it's a, like, if you're 32 years old and you're looking to buy your first house, are you going to go do it where you, this may not be your house or something? I mean,
yeah.
that's another risk you got to factor into your decision.
Yep.
I'm just getting all like
Yeah. I
verklempt
mean,
about this.
it's a fun topic.